All right, this is round two, folks. Good thing is it's round two because that means I can take another sip of my wine. So hey, cheers to that. Not mad about it. Um, we'll get to that in a sec. But this video, what do you love? What do you love more than you love yourself? Right? What actions or habits or belief systems do you have every day that you love more than you love yourself currently? And that's the thought process tonight. Um, Again, this is round two of this video. The first one I made, really wasn't happy with it and the direction it went. Um, so I'm gonna try it again. So here we go. So again, what do you love more than you love yourself? And that can be a multitude of things, right? I'll give you an example. Me, right? Um, Current goal I have in my life is make more money, right? Which I will do, obviously, when as a pilot, right, as a CFII training students, I will get to the point in my life where I get to go to, the next big company and make more money flying a plane, and that's all fine and dandy. But I want to do that now, right? I want to build a life I don't need a vacation from now, and I have means of doing that. But there's a couple things that I choose to do every day that prevent me from making more money, and one of them is chew that I'm trying to quit. Right? I mean, I buy a tin every other day, every third day. I mean, it's a couple $100 a month, and it's really pathetic when you think about it, right? Because there's multiple days where I think to myself, like, God, it'd be nice to make more money and pay off some, more student loans and to set myself up better. But then I think again, you chew, Marcus. Like, be real with yourself, right? I mean, the habit you could give up, you can make extra money just like that. I mean, right? And that's what this video is about. It's about thinking about those things, the choices you're making every day that are inhibiting you from becoming the person that you want to be, right? What belief systems, what actions are you doing every day that are preventing you from becoming the person you want to be, right? What things do you love more than you love yourself in your life? And that's the fact of reality, right? You have to be honest with yourself. And just like I'm honest with myself, right? There are days where I'm like, you know what? Like I love chew more than I love me, and it's evident. And you have to, and it's just being real. I don't like to admit that. I don't like to talk about that. It's not attractive. I know that doesn't make my teeth whiter. Doesn't improve my financial situation, right? So teeth whiter, financial situation, attractiveness, right? All that there doesn't help me at all. But yet I choose to do it, right? So I have to consciously wake up every day and understand the fact that I am choosing to do something that is not helping me. Which in turn, if I can spin it correctly in my brain, right, does help me want to quit said habit, right, and make that choice to be the person that I want to become and let go of who I currently am right now in the moment. So that's, this isn't going to be a long video. It's not meant to be. It's just meant to be a thought provoking video of, what belief systems do you have about yourself that inhibit you from becoming the person you want to be, right? What actions are you doing every single day that are inhibiting you from becoming a person you want to be? And it can be a lot of things. They can be hundreds of examples, right? Again, just from my past experience being a health coach, right? I know it's kind of hypocritical. I get that. But, if you're overweight, right, and you want to look better naked, right? Who doesn't? You're overweight, but yet you still choose to, eat out every single day, right? You still choose to, drink excessively throughout the week, right? You still choose to not get sleep, not exercise, right? You still choose to do all these things that in the back of your mind, damn well aren't helping you, but you still do them, right? I do them too, right? Not putting anyone down. I do them too. But we have to take time to reflect on these things. We have to reflect on our thought processes. We have to reflect on our belief system about ourselves, right? Do we truly feel that we deserve the life we want, right? If you don't believe that, you're not going to get it. Now, I've read the book, the magic, the power, it's, about like manifestation in your thought process and thinking, well, if I think I want to make more money, I'll make more money, right? To a degree, I do believe that, right? Because I believe your thoughts will provoke action, right? Your thoughts are powerful, right? What you believe about yourself is going to reflect on the current life that you live, right? And I believe that to be true. Um, Obviously, you can't just wish for more money every single day and make more money. It doesn't work like that. It never will, right? You're not just going to get money in the bank, right? You're not just going to wake up and have, checks coming every single week because you wish it would happen, right? Faith without action is meaningless, and we know that. You have to put action behind what you want to do in life. Life is action orientated. If you can't put action behind your thoughts, they're just thoughts. It's like a fart in the wind. It doesn't matter, right? It means nothing. So we have to be able to recognize and first reflect, right? Ask yourself the question: am I truly, truly, truly happy with who I am as a person and my current life situation, right? Yes or no? It's a yes or no answer. Am I truly happy or am I not truly happy? You can't be in the middle. There's no just middle ground. There's no like, I'm kind of happy. Yeah, I'll be okay till I die. Right? How's that sound? Right? If you said that, like, yeah, I'm okay. I'll live an okay life. I'll be happy when I'm dead. Will you? Like, will you? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't right now. If I died tomorrow, I wouldn't be happy. Far from it, right? I have a lot more than I want to achieve in my life, and I would not be happy if I died tomorrow. Um, that's awkward. The emotional rant, right? Um, but yeah, you have to think about those things, right? And I get passionate about this topic because I love seeing people happy. I love it so much, and that's why I loved health coaching, and why I love teaching people how to fly, because I love seeing people progress, and I love seeing people be happy with their progressions in life. I'm finally working on it with myself, right? Making myself happy and doing shit that makes me happy inside. Um, but I want people to be happy. I want them to choose a life and to put action toward a life that they want to live. Not just, yeah, like kind of happy. Like, I have never felt this way before. I could not be any more happy right now. I could die tomorrow and I'd be fine with it type of happy, right? That's what you have to try to pursue, right? But your belief system is gonna mess that up, right? Your thoughts about yourself and the action you're doing every single day that would make you happy in the moment are going to prevent you from living this ultimate happy life. So what are we what are you willing to let go, right? What are you willing to let go to become what you want to be? Because you're going to have to, right? You're going to have to let things go to become who you want to be, right? Goes for relationships too, right? That's like the age old adage, right? Be the person you want to be with, wants to be with, right? And there can be a harsh reality there for some folks, right? You could want to be with someone really bad, but it doesn't matter how bad you want to be with somebody. It matters how bad they want to be with you, right? That's all that matters. But then you look at yourself like, am I doing the things that this person would want to be with, right? Am I living the life? And it's not just relationship based, right? This is just in general, right? Am I doing all the things that people would want to be a part of, right? And coincidentally, all the things that, from a relationship perspective, someone else would want to be with is also going to make me happier on the inside, and it's going to bring me the life that I want to live. Well, that deserves some time and thought, right? That deserves some action behind it, right? This is the power of reflecting and meditating, right? Am I happy with my life right now? The answer is no. Okay, well, obviously you can't change everything overnight, right? But we can decide to make some kind of change, right? We can decide that, all right, you know what? I'm not going to live my dream life tomorrow, but what I can do is that I can look at this one part of my life and I can start to change that, right? I can start to make some adjustments there. I'll start there and it's going to have a trickle effect on everything else that's going on, right? And that one action right? That one singular action is going to be the point where you're going to start to have a cascade effect in all parts of your life, right? You're going to start to have this effect where everything is just going to start to change right in front of your eyes. And it's happening because it's happening for me, right? A few weeks back, a few months back, I decided that, you know what? I am sick and tired with what's happening in my life. I need to make something's got to change, right? Now, I initially went kind of overboard, but after I pulled back a bit, I decided, you know what? I can start making small changes, right? Just how I coach people, small changes. And it started to work. Things just started happening, and it will for you too. I can guarantee it. All, whoever you are, right? Even if, whether, I know this channel's geared more towards pilots, right? And again, pilots, peace out to all of you, right? I love all you guys. I love everybody, but pilots, special place in my heart because I am one. Um, but yeah, man, let go of who you are to become who you want to be at the end of the day. You can live the life you want. You can have everything you want. You can. It is possible. But you have to be willing to let go of who you are to become who you want to be. And that starts with just making some small adjustments to your daily routine, right? Just like Jim Rohn said, right? If you want to see the world change, you have to change, right? Doing what you've done is going to give you the same result over and over again. So you got to make some adjustments if you want to see a different result, right? Let go of who you are to become who you want to be. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge. Obviously, I'm here if anyone wants to give me a call. I can help you pick apart things and decipher some things to focus on versus just saying I need to change everything in one night, because you're not going to change everything in one night. But you can start to make a change somewhere. We can start to work on your belief system, right? We can start to work on another facet of life, right? Start to make some small changes here and there, right? We can start to focus on other daily actions you're doing just to get a little better, right? And the little progress that you make is, again, it's going to have a cascade effect. It's going to affect everything else that you're doing. Because at the end of the day, I want you to be happy. You watching this, I want you to be happy. And I want you to live the life that you deserve to live. Or I shouldn't say deserve to live. None of us deserve anything, I don't think. But live the life that you want to live, right? And that's the key phrase, right? Live the life that you want, right? If you're 100% happy with what you're doing right now, if you're like, yeah, Marcus, you know what? Hey, I love who I am. I love what I do. I don't want to make a single change right now. Beautiful. Don't, right? If it's not broke, why fix it, right? But if you're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm happy to a degree, but I want to be happier, right? I want to do better. I want more in my life. And it's okay to say I want a nicer car, I want a bigger house, I want a hotter girlfriend or boyfriend, right? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's what you want. It's your life. You deserve, right? So partly you do deserve, right? You do deserve to live the life that you want. And nobody else has any right to tell you what that life should look like. So that's what I want to talk about. That's what I'm all about. Let's focus on living the life that we want and doing the things, right? Thinking the things and then doing the things that are going to get us there. So again, short video, kind of hopefully some food for thought of reflecting on where you're currently at, where you want to be, letting go of who you are to become who you want to be. And start to think about how you can make those changes, right? What can you do in your life to start propelling yourself to become the person that you want to be? Because it is possible. I don't even like saying is possible. It guarantee it can happen. It will happen. But you have to make that choice. You have to recognize what you're currently doing that's preventing you from getting there, right? And start to make some adjustments in those areas, right? And then it's gradually going to start to seep in, and it's gradually going to get better and better. It will happen because it's happening for me, right? I'm not special, right? I'm living in Minnesota right now in not a big apartment with model airplanes back here. with a bed with no bed frame, right? And granted, I have a lot more than a lot of people, and I love that, and I'm grateful for that. But I'm nowhere near where I want to be in my life, right? I'm far from it, but I'm building the life that I want, right? I am focused on the habits I don't like and getting better with them. Um, and I've noticed for myself that the changes I've made have made a drastic improvement on my life. So it can happen, right? Because again, I'm just Marcus, right? I'm not some famous person. I don't have thousands of followers, right? I'm just me, guys. And that's it. Um, it's not fancy. I'm not fancy. I don't try to be. So, let's all do this together, right? Let's go focus on living the life that we want to live. Let's focus on becoming the person we want to be. Let's start to make some of those small changes, and let's just do it, right? And obviously, I have my contact information. I'm available if anyone wants to shoot me an email. We could talk about setting up some goals or talk about life. But you guys know the drill. So I'll leave this video for now. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of Friday night. Have a great weekend, and we'll be in touch soon. Peace.